All right, let's talk about something real. This isn't just another productivity hack. Today we're talking about going to war. A war against the biggest thing holding you back from what you want, and that's your own brain's refusal to do the hard things.
I mean, think about it. We all have goals. We all know what we should be doing to get where we want to go. So why is there this huge gap between knowing what to do and, actually doing it? We're going to get into that today, and the answer isn't about finding more motivation. It's about understanding who or what you're really up against.
Now, that might sound a little intense, but it's the absolute core idea we have to get our heads around. The reason you struggle isn't because you lack willpower. It's because every single time you try to do something difficult, your own brain is actively working against you. The war is inside your own head.
So to win any war, you have to understand the enemy first, right? Well, in this case, the enemy is your own ancient, hardwired survival instinct.
See, your brain's operating system, especially the old part of it, doesn't care if you get that promotion or learn a new skill. Its only job, which it has perfected over millions of years, is to keep you alive. And to your brain, survival means one thing above all else: conserve energy and avoid threats. And that includes the threat of discomfort. And this right here is the conflict at the heart of everything. Your brain's default setting is everything on the left: comfort, safety, the path of least resistance. But literally everything you want, growth, success, strength, is over on the right, and it requires the exact opposite. So every single day is this constant tug of war between these two paths. So how do we start winning this fight? Well, our first tactic isn't to try and avoid the struggle. No, we're going to change the rules completely by totally reframing how you think about discomfort. We have to stop looking at pain, struggle, and that feeling of resistance as a stop sign. It's not. It's the price of admission. Think of it like this. Discomfort is the money you have to spend to buy the results you want. No pain, no purchase. Simple as that. This right here is your new mental trigger. The second you hear that little voice of resistance pipe up, that classic, I don't feel like it, you don't argue with it, you don't try to reason with it, you use it. That feeling becomes your green light. It becomes the signal that it's time to go. Okay, now let's get even more tactical. We're going to install a little piece of mental software, and its only job is to completely destroy hesitation. You know that little pause, the one between knowing you should do something and actually doing it? That's the danger zone. That gap is where your brain unleashes a tidal wave of excuses and doubts. Hesitation is the main weapon your brain uses to keep you stuck. And that's why you have exactly this much time. 3 seconds. That is your window of opportunity. 3 seconds to physically move before your brain cooks up an excuse and chains you to the couch. This is about using your logical mind to just steamroll that primitive impulse. It's a kill switch for the part of you that wants to stay soft. The procedure here is simple, and it's not up for debate. The alarm goes off, you feel that hesitation, don't think. Just start the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and on 1, you physically move. Your feet have to hit the floor. You stand up. You start walking. The physical action completely short-circuits that whole mental debate.
Because that's what it all comes down to, right? You can't think your way into doing something. You have to act your way out of overthinking. Okay, so with these tools, you can win the little battles. But to win the entire war, you need a strategy. And this is all about building mental toughness through daily, consistent practice. It's about choosing to go to war every single day.
So forget about those crazy 50-step morning routines. The goal here is so much simpler and honestly, way more powerful. You need to intentionally do something that sucks every single day. A small, deliberate act of war against your own weakness.
And the power here is that it can be simple. Jump in a cold shower. Do push-ups until you can't do any more. Each one of these is a small, conscious victory over the part of your brain that's screaming for comfort. You're training your mind over and over, proving through your actions that you are the one in control.
So what's the end goal of all this? I mean, this whole process isn't just about getting more stuff done. It's about forging a completely new identity for yourself. And this is the ultimate shift in your thinking. See, most people wait to feel motivated or feel disciplined before they do something. That's totally backwards. Discipline isn't some feeling you wait for. It's the result of your actions. It's proof. You decide who you are, a person who does hard things, and then you act like it, casting a vote for that new you with every single action.
So,
Next time you wake up early to work out, the real victory isn't just that you got a workout in. The real goal is something much, much bigger than that.
Every single time you defy comfort, you are literally rewiring your identity. You're not just changing what you do in a day. You are fundamentally changing the person who lives that day. You're becoming someone who doesn't just put up with resistance, but actually seeks it out and gets stronger from it.
So the question is no longer, what do I feel like doing? That question belongs to the old you. The only question that really matters now is, who are you deciding to become?